Iowa Department of Natural Resources says it has officially detected brain-eating amoebas in a southern Iowa lake. The beach at the Lake of Three Fires State Park in Taylor County has been closed for weeks after a visitor from Missouri contracted the deadly parasite. That person died about a week later. This is the first known case of the rare infection in Iowa. The Iowa DNR says the amoeba itself is somewhat common, but infections are rare. It is now reopening the beach and installing signs to warn swimmers of the risks.
A health alert to tell you about. New York State is reporting the first polio case in the country in nearly a decade. Officials say a resident of Rockland County was not vaccinated and developed paralysis. Investigators say the person is no longer contagious and they are working to figure out how the infection happened and who else was exposed.
And Wesley Wallace says he's been dealing with monkeypox for 3 weeks now, and it's not over yet. We want to warn you, this illness is graphic in nature, and we do not want to hide the severity of some of its symptoms, but you should know some of these images are hard to watch. Wesley Wallace says just being awake,
it hurts to exist,
is excruciating.
As you can see, from the time it started, it's just progressed and gotten worse and worse.
It's right there on his face. What he first thought was just a pimple.
I was like, oh God, please not me, please not me.
Soon turned out to be monkeypox. 8 different lesions on his chin, even one inside his mouth.
Every sip, every bite, it's just like, oh, I can't, it hurts.
And it's spreading.
Now random little lesions are starting to appear on my body. So there's one on my hand, there's one here, like there on my wrist.
Wallace thinks he caught the virus at a bar July 4th weekend.
I'm going to say I probably was kissing somebody that had it and didn't know it, just based on where my initial lesions pop up.
But says access to the vaccine.
There's a huge high-risk population that is just hungry for the vaccine and they don't have access to it.
Has been so scarce, his friends are leaving the state to get it.
I have friends that are actually buying airline tickets, flying to other cities just to go get the vaccine and then come home.
He says along with the pain and the symptoms can come isolation.
The thing is, you look at it and it's such an ugly virus. You know, you look at it, you just recoil and you're like, oh, I don't want to be anywhere near that. I knew the stigma that might come with it, but I also know that lots of people are facing that stigma.
He has support, but wants others to know they're not alone.
Just let them know that they're not some kind of pariah, that they're not dirty, and that it's going to be okay. It's not lethal. It's just very temporary and it's scary for the moment.
Wallace thinks he's got another week or so before he's finally safe to be around people again, making his total time in quarantine about a month. If you would like more information on monkeypox and the efforts happening in our community, visit our website, khu.com/monkeypox. Guys, back to you.
A long journey in his recovery.
Ghana has officially confirmed its first outbreak of the highly infectious Marburg virus, health officials said on Sunday. The Ghana Health Service said 2 people tested positive for the virus earlier this month and later died. Major outbreaks of Marburg have mostly occurred in southern and eastern Africa, and Ghana's cases are only the second outbreak to hit West Africa. The first ever case of the virus in the region was detected last year in Guinea, with no further cases identified. Fatality rates from previous outbreaks have varied from 24% to 88%. Depending on virus strain and case management, according to the World Health Organization. The WHO said the 2 patients in Ghana's southern Ashanti region both had symptoms including diarrhea, fever, nausea and vomiting before dying in hospital. The Ghana Health Service said it is working to reduce any risk of the virus spreading. All identified contacts have been isolated, it added, none of whom have developed symptoms so far.
It's the summertime, so that means mosquitoes are out and ready to bite. Now, the Lake County Mosquito Control District is warning you about the West Nile virus. NBC2's Alexia Chiropoulos is explaining how you can fight the bite.
Go after those mosquitoes.
West Nile virus has been detected in Cape Coral. So far, there are no human cases, but the Lee County Mosquito District conducted a blood test for their sentinel chickens and detected antibodies for the virus.
Typically is in the northern part of the county that we see it first and starts to make its way further to the south, and that's what we've seen.
Deputy Director for the district, Eric Jackson, says the type of mosquito that spreads West Nile lies its eggs on the surface of standing water.
West Nile virus is harbored in birds. Mosquitoes bite the bird, and then if they live long enough, they can spread it to another host.
Some of the easiest ways to protect yourselves from mosquitoes is putting on long sleeves and wearing long pants as well. Also emptying any standing water that might be on your property. After dusk, Karuna Goganani says she makes her children take these precautions.
With the kids, I'll try to put on the long sleeves, long shirts.
Jackson says inspectors are out day and night for spray treatments, especially during rainy season.
If you see larger than normal activity for this time of year, you're noticing it's pretty bad, put in a service request and you can go online to our website.
Reporting in Fort Myers, Alexia Teropoulos, NBC2.